Good morning, Destiny players, and hey, I'm pretty much out of video ideas, so I thought it'd be a good idea to practice my brainstorming skills and make a set of videos about stuff I like about Destiny 2 and stuff I hate about Destiny 2. I am Bladeburger, your local does the 37 hit kind of guy, and welcome to the video. Now comes the shameless promotion section. No, you can't skip it. Channel members are cool. These fellas are cool. You can be cool too if you sign up for the Bladeburger membership thingy. We got 2 plans for you. Sign up today and you get a special member shout out at the start of every video if you're at a higher of 2 tiers I have. Speaking of that, these people decided to be cool and gave me money. You can be cool too. Sign up today. Also make sure to like and subscribe or leave rage-filled comments on this video. I'll grab the popcorn. Let's get into the video. And now, just a small disclaimer. First, these are in no particular order, just random things I dislike. Additionally, this is not meant to be like, oh, you're getting on the bandwagon of hating things. Nah, this is just, I am out of videos, I want to brainstorm stuff, so this is brainstorming practice. These random things I dislike will be either totally petty and non-serious things, to things that actually irk me. Let's go. The first thing on this list is, this thing. Why is this here? I'm a laning Larry usually, so I need a good sightline, and this thing blocks more than half a lane. Shame on the map designers for not catering to my casual playstyle of sitting in lanes and shooting anyone that moves. Scout rifles forever. Number 2 is the lack of a good stasis build in PvE for Titan and Hunter. Warlock has the shiny stasis turrets, but the other 2 classes have Shadow Dive and Hoarfrost Z. Shadow Dive is incredibly inconsistent, and Hoarfrost requires you to sit on an enemy to freeze them with it, so it's not good for most content that puts your power even slightly lower. I guess there's Renewal Grasp? Those got nerfed into the ground though. Good luck getting your Duskfield back before the activity ends. Number 3 is Phalanxes. You know how it is. Hitbox of the shield covers the entire body, and then when you pop the shield, they instantly pull it back up and you're back to square one, unless you have anti-barrier. Number 4 is anti-barrier sidearms. I like sidearms. I use them quite a lot. What I don't use them for is to take out barrier shields. You're in a Grandmaster where everything in their mother bends you over and gives you the meat pole without any sort of protection. Yeah, let's just get super duper close to one of said enemies who wants to penetrate your rusty sheriff's badge with a sidearm to blast a shield as opposed to keeping safe and sinless in God's grace by staying the hell away. Sidearms aren't good anti-champion weapons. Number 5 is Crucible loading times. Yeah. Number 6 is Volatile never working as anti-barrier. Continuing the barrier train, Volatile is so inconsistent as anti-barrier. Normally when a weapon can do anti-barrier, it can also go through Phalanx shields and Hobgoblin Coward Rays, but Volatile doesn't do that most of the time. I main Collective Obligation a lot, and it doesn't like to have anti-barrier when it uses its ability to get Volatile for 15 seconds. Bungie please. Number 7 is the Immortal. This video was made before the mid-season patch, so we'll see if it's truly dead after this. It has been nerfed several times, but still beats every weapon in the game. Are you in shotgun range? Immortal. Are you in auto rifle range? Immortal. Are you in sidearm range? Immortal. Are you in sniper range? Immortal. It's everywhere. The biggest shame is that I don't have one. Bungie, please give me a free one. I am a content creator and deserve free loot. Number 8 is that 360 autos are a shafted archetype. I love 360 autos, especially in PvP. They hit hard at any range, but there's only one exotic 360, the Cerberus, which doesn't really count, and only one craftable 360, the absolute garbage Throne War one. We need more 360 representation in the game for crazy people like me. Bungie, please. Number 9 is that these cost $20 fucking. Drip is forever, but my wallet size is temporary. Become a Bladeburger member so I can buy these with your hard-earned money. Number 10 is the Cardinal Sin, that Gambit is in the best state it's ever been, and it only has 4 maps. I enjoy Gambit quite a lot, even though I don't care in the slightest to Guild Dredgen. Reckoner is good enough for me, but it needs more maps. It's always about the maps, it's about the maps, it's about the Mets, baby. Go Mets, let's go, baby, go Mets. Is that meme even still a thing? I don't care. Number 11 is that raid exotics don't drop first clear for me. Doesn't Bungie know I'm a content creator? Where's my streaming loot? I demand conditional finality to drop next time a raid group wants to do root. If they ever want to. It's kind of a mid-raid. Number 12 is that there's no Minecraft crossover. Come on, Bungie, you have an Among Us crossover but no Minecraft? The children yearn for the mines, so give them what they want. Steve Hunter ornaments when. Number unlucky 13 is that Lucky Pants, see what I did there? Lost its hand cannon holster. God dang it, I hate swapping to my hand cannon and then find out that I'm missing a single round in the magazine. Most unfortunate. Bungie, please put hand cannon holster back on Lucky Pants. Number 14 is the difference in DPS between PC and consoles. There's a few reasons why higher creators do all their crazy challenges on PC. Damage is tied to frame rate. Remember the Jotun bug? The Thresher bug? Even knights nowadays in their fire? Yeah, tied to frame rate. I remember the time where you could solo Riven with Jotun, but only on PC. You know who else remembers? Pepperidge Farm. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Number 15 is skill-based matchmaking overestimating my own skill level. I'm bad at PvP. Bungie thinks I'm an esports player and gives me opponents accordingly. I pop off once in a while, yes. However, that's maybe once in 10 matches. My poor load broke C can compete with 6 Arctitans, earning Immortal and Matador every match. Number 16 is my trip mine sticking to surfaces at all the wrong angles. No, Bungie, I need the trip mine to face across the doorway, not facing the ground. I threw it at the door for a reason. To kill the chump who's about to run through it, not to kill an ant on the ground. Number 17 is these things. There's no point to them outside of the Neomuna weapons that have absolutely trash RNG. I only used mine this season because they don't stack. They're only in the battle pass, don't stack, and only speed up something you can do just by playing the game normally. Not using them on season weapons. I usually craft every single season weapon within 3 to 4 weeks of a season, even though they've been pretty mid lately. For raid weapons, I just do the raid to get them. The big issue is that they're for people who missed out on old seasonal weapons, but there's no reliable way to get old seasonal weapons. Even if there was, you're still limited to 6 unstackable harmonizers for each season if you buy the season. Number 18, still on the weapon crafting train, is the lack of the ability to have 2 perks per column, requiring you to reforge the goblin ticket. Wait, this isn't Terraria. Anyways, I have to craft a second copy of a few weapons, because I can't swap perks without spending a ton of materials to change perks. Number 19 is the Glimmer Cap. I'm almost always at it. It was awful when it was 100k, but now 250k is too low again. When things cost a lot of Glimmer, like buying Ascendance Shards because I don't do Grandmasters, or reforging weapons, you run out really quick, but just go right back up to max after 3 activities. Bungie, please make it 1 million. I'd get there really quick with all things considered. Number 20 is Nimbus. If there ever was a character that is a massive tone breaker with horrible dialogue and cringy jokes, Nimbus. Cade was killed off in Forsaken because he was a major tone breaker for the vanilla D2 campaign. In D1 his comedy was really well timed, but Nimbus feels Marvel tier in how badly timed and poor his comedy is. I'm glad the writers at Bungie toned down his cringy dialogue in the Veil Containment stuff. And speaking of Veil Containment, number 21 is that I didn't know Veil Containment has been going on for over a month. Seriously, every week there's apparently dialogue at the Veil and Neomuna. I wasn't aware until recently. There is a marker, but it's so off to the side that I never noticed. Number 22 is that the ramifications of the DCV are still being felt to this day. You know how PvP has gotten 1 new map in the last 5 years? Like, Team Fortress 2 has gotten more maps than Destiny 2 PvP. Yeah, this season, we got a map that was shoved into the DCV with Beyond Light, and it was promoted as actual PvP content. In Season 23, or is it 22? I think it's 23. Yeah, 23. In Season 23, we're getting another map that was shoved into the DCV. We're getting a new map in Season 22, but if it's like Disjunction, it'll be a reskin of another D1 map, but altered a good amount so people don't notice for a while. For other DCV related stuff, I do miss Scourge of the Past. It was a very fun raid. I do miss the Titan destination too. Even the strikes on IO were good. One of them was only in the game for a year, added in Shadowkeep and removed with Beyond Light. Number 23 is that none of my friends want to do Deepstone Crypt. Come on guys, I want to craft Trustee. It takes an hour for us to do Deepstone, guys. Come on, I'll even do Scanner for the one encounter. What the fuck is an LFG? Number 24 is Iron Banner Fortress. Skill-based matchmaking, horrible meta, and a game mode that leads to mercy rules more often than not. Just a terrible game mode. What makes it worse is that I have to ruin my drip to wear Iron Banner ornaments. I try my hardest to ensure that I am the drippiest person in the lobby, and that ruins it. That's the biggest problem with Iron Banner Fortress. It ruins my drip. Number 25, and the final one for this video, and hey, let me know if you want to see more, is the bland seasonal content that we keep getting fed. When you look at all seasons since seasonality became a thing, content that is meant to be removed is always so much worse than content that's meant to stay. Look at salvages. They're awful. Catch Crash and Expeditions were really bad. Seraph Towers were by far the worst things Bungie has ever made. Seasonality with the intention of removing content has always been slowly stagnating the game and making it worse to play. When testing builds and recording gameplay for them, I typically try to do seasonal activities during the season. Can't this season, as salvages have abysmally low ad density and are really freaking boring, and deep dives are actually unplayable now. If one person doesn't get the Toland Orb, someone leaves. If you don't intend on doing the exotic mission there, someone leaves. There's no join in progress, so you're out of luck if even one person leaves. Seasonality is slowly breaking the interest of the game, even in me, which is why I'm making this video, is that my inspiration to build craft is out the window with how meh this season is. I will be branching out from Destiny content slowly, but it'll take time. Hopefully next season pulls me back in. Hopefully. Anyways, those are 25 things I hate about Destiny 2. Stay tuned next week for 25 things I love about Destiny 2, the ill-fated lower view account one. See you all on the next one. Become a member. Join my Discord. Blade Burger out.